Welcome back to Carpology TV. Now in this video I've got some bank sticks and some buzz bars that are a lot more than they appear to be. So sit back, relax and subscribe and let's get into it. Now this carpy little setup is made from Sonik Stanz Bankware. Now there's lots of different options available in the Bankware and they can be checked out at sonicsports.com. But first things first, hopefully just from looking at them you can see that they're made from a high grade aluminium which makes them really strong and lightweight. But doesn't that make them like any other Bankware on the market, I hear you cry? Well yes it does, but you'll be pleased to know that's not the reason why I've chosen them for this video. Now, one of the many reasons why we love this Bankware from Sonik here at Carpology is because of how universal it is. Now, first things first, obviously the bank sticks have a camlock, so there's no screwing involved, things just pop in and lock down like that, keeping everything secure. But one of the many features of this Bankware is that it screws halfway down. Now, what this does for anglers, it offers them different bankside options and takes away a little bit of the ag that we sometimes come across when we're fishing. Now, bear with me because I'm going somewhere with this. So the fact that you can separate the bank stick there, yes, obviously I can fish them as singles, but it's what this function can do to your buzz bars that makes it truly unique. Now picture this, you're sat back, everything is perfect, you're loving life because you're fishing. You look towards your rods, your reel handles are straight, your line clips on, your bobbins are just perfect, your rod tips, that tip eye is just touching the water and slowly causing a little ripple as the waves caress it. Everything's good, the kettle is on, and then all of a sudden, one noter. Your left or right hander bursts into action, and what that does, because you're fishing a single stick in the middle of your buzz bars, it twists your whole setup, ruining all that time that it took you to get everything level. Now I'm pretty sure most of us can relate to that because it's definitely happened to me on a couple of occasions and it does my nutting. Fishing sort of single bank stick like I've got now is great when your clutches are quite loose, where you can afford to give that fish a little bit of line. But when you're fishing next to margins or underwater foliage, any scenario where you need to tighten your clutch a little bit, the goalpost setup just keeps everything more secure and stops any twist. And the fact that you can swap it over really easily is a right touch, because if you're an angler that fishes loads of different lakes or you never know what peg you're going to get, scenarios change dependent on your venue. And the fact you can have those two options available and change them really quickly to fit your angling needs is just a bit of a touch. 4 bank sticks. Yeah, right. I tell you what, I'd like to see that Neil from Carpology put 4 bank sticks in my lake. The ground's that hard, it fights back. Well, that's where this comes in, and this is the Sonik Ground Control Extension Pack. So you can use this to screw into the ground, giving you better leverage to create a hole to push your bank sticks in. But this ground control extension doesn't stop there. It can also be attached directly to your buzz bars and also to your bank stick heads, giving you additional options when the ground around you isn't playing ball. Now please stay with me because this is where it gets interesting. Now as you've seen on the ground control extension pack, there's these, and these are called buzz points. And what buzz points do is they attach to the underneath of your buzz bars to eliminate twist. So what I've done is I've put the 2 buzz points on either side of the underneath of the buzz bar, so kind of where your goalpost sticks would go. Now, remember I said what I loved about the bank sticks was the fact that they screw in half, like that, which gives us umpteen options. This is one of the options. So the top bit, just get rid of that for a moment, and then the pointy bit, so the bottom bit of the bank stick then screws on the middle section of the underneath of your buzz bars, which gives you that. You then get the top bit, so the head of the bank stick, and put that on the top. So do that one there, and one there. And what that gives you is something that changes your buzz bar setup into something next level, carpy and stable using the modular design of the Stanz Bankware. So this modular Stanz Bankware from Sonik just has so many different options, and it takes away the aggro of having to buy loads of different pods or single bank sticks or different buzz bars, because of one little set that you can purchase does everything you're ever going to need. And I'm not going to spoil the price for you, because sometimes searching for new fishing gear online is half the fun. But a good place to start would be www.sonicsports.com. If you want to know some of the other products that are featured on the video, then these are the Sonik Hero X bite alarms. Now they're quite cool because they come with a free bivvy light, which comes already synced up to your bite alarms and your receiver. The bobbins are the Gizmo Swing Bob Slims, which I'm sure you'll agree look the absolute nuts on this setup. Well, that's all from me because the weather is definitely on the turn. Thank you very much for watching. If you do want to keep up to date with everything at Carpology, then you can check us out on our other social media platforms. But until then, I'm off fishing and I'll see you in the next one.